how did you and I first connect anyway?
Well, that's funny. That great question. The reason I said I had to wait to finally connect with you after 50 years is because I actually grew up watching Julia and watching you. We're both in the same age group, so I watched you as a little boy myself, and you were kind of like before there was Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson, there was Mark on Julia that we all wanted to emulate. But in the grand scheme, I connected with you 50 years ago when you were on Julia as a childhood actor. We're in the same age group, and me and a lot of my friends used to look at you every week and kind of idolize you, kind of like a role model thing, before there was Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson.
Well, that's very kind of you to say.
Yes, sir. Well, it's a funny thing, Mark, looking at you, and I'm sure that a lot of people felt the same way I did.
But let's get right down to the meat of the matter. You are an animator. Uh, uh, give us a breakdown of all the things that you do, and I want to get to the meat of the matter and see the different ways that you've been able to get work for yourself. How do you get yourself work? And first explain what you do exactly to give people an idea of exactly what you do.
Okay, Mark. Well, thank you again. So I'm an animator, and there was a time for many years an animator, you say, well, I make cartoons. So that used to be as a career choice. You could draw real good. Maybe you made flip books or made something like that. I know that growing up, the era that we're from, there was Viewmasters and projectors that people were doing do-it-yourself stuff at home. And then, of course, there was Disney and Hanna-Barbera, Looney Tunes. And so there was a time when an animator, he or she, matter of fact, it was primarily he, but there were still females in the industry, but just unfortunately not enough. But this is just somebody that made cartoons. And then if you to break into that industry, 99% of the time you broke in as what's called a tweener. And that was somebody who would, like the main animation artist
You
would
said
make,
cleaner, like Cleaner?
no, tweener, Tweener.